Hey besties! I'll have a video coming out soon with some leaks regarding the special customers update, but while we're waiting, I got some hot and juicy gossip on your fave celebs from downtown Highland Point. I've spent all week scouring the down lows, dirties, and digs from all those back alley meetups, and I'm here to slay. Some of these nasty little elves are definitely ending up on the naughty list this year, so join me on an expose that's more revealing than Jesse's shorts, and grab your low-carb popcorn and a sparkling water, and let's get down to brass tacks. First, we're going to talk about the absolute dumpster fire named Mick. I don't know if you've checked the parking lot outside of Bud's bar, but he is constantly driving drunk and stuck in the middle of the road. It's become a nightly event at this point. And don't pretend like he hasn't snuck next door to the piss hut while on the clock and made his own little happy hour behind that counter. It's amazing that Doris has put up with him for this long, and I wouldn't blame her if she left him one night when he comes stumbling into the house drunk at 3 a.m. Up next, we have Joyce. I heard from a friend of a friend that her trailer's been rocking late at night and that she might be in a relationship because Cranky Frank loves to hang out in that area, so maybe there's a little bit more going on than meets the eye. I've also been keeping some tabs on Keith, who somehow manages to afford that luxury apartment in Westville without seeming to do much of anything. I mean, all the guy does is smoke, and drink before taking another smoke, so he's not exactly the perfect picture of health. That, and he's constantly up late at night, so when does he even sleep? Where does his money come from? Seriously though, this bum probably lives off his daddy's money, and he isn't even ashamed about it. Next up, we have that dirtbag Kelly Reynolds, who's maybe getting a little bit too friendly with Dennis Kennedy. She waits until Karen leaves, and then waits in the park for him up in suburbia. Dennis is a married man, but Kelly doesn't seem to mind, and maybe that's why Karen's never home. She can't stand to be around that cheater. Next up, we have Melissa Wood and her dodgy dealings at the mayor's house. You see, every morning she goes there, and we know she's in a committed relationship with Philip, but when she leaves the house with the mayor and doesn't leave the house with Philip. So why does Philip stay at the house and hang out with Eugene Buckley instead? I don't know what's going on here. These couples and thruples are drama, and I'm so here for it. This next juicy one is a bit of a two-parter because it involves another newcomer to Highland Point, Irene. She just arrived in town and she's already making waves. Not only is she hanging around Ray's office while he's at work, never buying any property, but I've heard there may be some tension at the hospital as well. There's rumors that Lisa Gardner was supposed to get the head nurse position, but Irene seems to have taken over with her seniority in the field, leaving things a little hot between the two. Plus, Irene drives that beautiful car to work while Lisa is stuck walking, so there's definitely bad blood. But before I reveal the next big secret in Highland Point, I gotta tell you about today's sponsor, Fume. Over the years, I've struggled with nicotine addiction and oral fixations, including vaping. However, Fume has helped me overcome this habit, so I no longer rely on Chinese-made vapes filled with synthetic glycol. Fume has no smoke, no additives, no tar, and best of all, no nicotine. It's one of the best ways I've found to help me quit that habit. Having something to occupy my hands was key to breaking this oral fixation, and after more than a decade of vaping, Fume has helped me quit. If you want to achieve the same, try Fume today and regain control of your life and your confidence. Your lungs and your wallet will both thank you. There has never been a better time to try Fume. Use my code BIGWILLY at checkout to receive a free gift when you sign up. You can check Fume out by going to the link in the description or by scanning the QR code on the screen right here. Now let's get back to the video. We also need to talk about one of the characters' preferences, and I'm talking about Beth. That 2-bit office drone with the fashion sense of a SoCal wine mom is up to no good. I mean seriously, blouse and skirt every single day after day. You gotta shake it up a little bit. Anyway, since when did plain vanilla over here prefer anything except OG Kush? You're telling me that a plain Jane office worker wants something that's schizophrenic, seizure-inducing, and lethal. It's clear signs that Beth is into some less than savory things behind the scenes. But what is it? I'll leave you to make your own conclusions. And speaking of behind the scenes, let's focus in on Donna for a moment, because we can't gap about Goss and not realize she has the internet search history for Jesse and Peter File and chose to do nothing with that information. She owns the motel where both Jesse and Peter File stay, but she's done nothing with Jesse's meth addiction or Peter's, other stuff. She hasn't reported them to the police, and she hasn't raised a stink about it. So what's going on there? My best guess is blackmail. I think she's got an even darker secret than anything those two could get up to, and she can't go to the cops in case her own past is revealed. Whatever the case is, there's certainly more to Donna than first meets the eye. It's always the ones you least expect. Up next, we're going to talk about everyone's bestie, Genghis, and he's been spending a lot of time at the church lately. He goes there for 3 hours every single day in the evening. And I know Pastor Walter has a way with words, but does Genghis have something he needs to get off his chest? Maybe he's confessing his past sins because he committed a horrible murder or something. I mean, anything could be hiding behind those orange eyes. And the last person we're going to talk about is Michael Boog. This man is the pure embodiment of trust fund baby. He lives in a giant mansion, drives a very fancy car, and yet somehow doesn't have a job. Every afternoon he goes to the lawyer's office for 2 hours, and I can't help but wonder what's going on inside there. Now, I've racked my brain, and my best guess is money laundering. I think, and hear me out here, I think he's working with the cartel and helping launder their money with the lawyers, just like a scene out of Breaking Bad. And the final mystery I wanted to leave you all with is the crime scene in Westville. Right outside this brick building is a taped off outline of a body, but we have no idea what happened. Is it someone that Keith killed in a methed up episode? Did they stumble and fall off the roof? Maybe Mick hit someone on his drunk drive home. We honestly have no idea. That's for you to decide. Thank you all for watching. I wanted to do something fun while we wait for the update to come out, and I will put out a video soon going over some leaks. Leave a comment down below if you've uncovered any dirty secrets or hot gossip in Highland Point. I'm honestly dying to know. And as always, stay silly, y'all.